name Shynola comes from a saying in the States: "You're stupid if you don't know the difference between shit and Shynola." Shynola used to be in the States a brown shoe polish.
We first came across the term in the film The Jerk with Steve Martin, when his dad sends him off to the city.
He literally says to him, "This is shit and this is Shynola." We're Shynola and hopefully not shit.
So there's four of us, Jason and myself and another two who are back in London at the moment. We met at art college in about, what was it, 93 something? Mm-hmm. Where we were studying illustration and animation. We started to do our own initiated projects, mostly paintings and drawings and books and things back then. And then gradually we started to collaborate on animations, and when we graduated we all moved to London and we shared a flat, and we found that working together was easier to get a lot of work done. It was just too hard to go alone. I was always interested in animation, and so was Kenny. Jason and Gideon, the other two, were illustrators foremost.
Can you be an illustrator and never have done an illustration?
Yeah, well, you study it. But we gradually found that as we were working together and collaborating on stuff, that really we were interested in storytelling more than anything else. Animation was easier than directing actors, we thought. You know, an animated character does whatever you want, doesn't answer back. And music videos just turned out to be a convenient place where you get quite a lot of freedom. You get to work with people you really admire, like bands that you really love, and you're paid reasonably well. So it just sort of worked out, you know, as the best sort of avenue for us to be telling stories. We
didn't choose to be music video directors. It just happened to us, and now we are music video directors. Basically, it's not. We didn't think this was a great showcase for animation or anything like that. It's just we did animation because it's something we could do. Didn't require actors, didn't require anyone else to help us. We were able to do it, so we did it, and now it's suddenly our career.
When we did our first music video for Quanum, we thought this is great, and then it finished, and we thought, wow, that was good. What we do now? And then another music video came along, and which was Groove Rider, and we thought, wow, it's happened again. This is fun. And then like the next one came along. It's like we were thinking, oh, so maybe we can make a career out of this. And I think at that point, after maybe 3 videos, we started to think, oh, maybe if we could do a video for this band, you know. And we started to have ambitions. Like I think very early on, we started to think, well, we'd like to do something for Radiohead. So and then after that actually happened, then you know it didn't seem like it. Yeah, we sort of became quite ambitious. I think it was after about 3 or 4 videos, and then Radiohead happened. We thought maybe we could just.
We've been hunting them, one by one, bringing them down.
Good Song's definitely one of our favourites. It was really just a pleasure to work on that video, because we'd already done one video for Blur, for Crazy Beats, and Blur were happy with that, and they came back to us and said, we'd like you to pitch on another video, because they liked what we'd done and we got on well with them. They basically said, you know,
whatever you like.
Yeah, I mean, was it really? They gave us a lot of freedom. So we just wrote back and we said, there's this artist, David Shrigley, that we really like, and we sent some of his drawings and we said, if you like these drawings, then let's make a video with him. So they were into that, and then we were big fans of David Shrigley anyway, so to get to work with him was a real bonus.
We'd worked with him slightly once before, and you know we wanted to do a proper project that lots of people would see with him. So we just sent him a short script that we'd worked out and said, you know, do you like the story? And he said, yeah. And he came down to London and he changed the story around a bit to suit his own work. And then we hammered out the story, and he just sat down, did all the drawings, and we animated it. It was
the animation was really easy to do as well, compared to things that we'd just been working on, like we'd just finished a video for The Rapture, which was really labour intensive, and then we did this really simple drawing style animation, and it was just...
It was wonderful to work on because it was so simple to do, so simple to animate. It was a simple story, you know. But everything worked on it. It was just lovely.
Yeah.
It was the perfect job, really.
The junior senior one was also a lot of fun to work on because it was another really simple style of animation. But we pitched that idea to them because they came to us with this crazy song which had already done quite well in Denmark, I think. And it went massive in England in the end, but we didn't know that was going to happen. But they'd already shot half a video and then got into a bit of a mess with it. And basically came to us and said, "Can you fix this?" And we said, "We can't fix what you've done. We'll have to start again." And we showed them this idea of the little, like, blocky graphics, which was an idea we'd been desperate to do, and we pitched it to lots of people, like Chemical Brothers, Supergrass, yeah, and Jamiroquai, and they'd all looked at it and said, "That's rubbish." So when Junior Senior finally said yes, we were just like overjoyed that we were going to get to do this Amiga graphics animation, and it's just so stupid, you know. The story, such as it is just very nonsense. And
that's where we're the most comfortable, just making nonsense.
Yeah. We've been out of music videos for about a year now, doing other things. So, but we stopped working in music videos largely because the budgets were dropping, and there seems to be so many people now who can produce one video on home equipment that they don't have to pay lots of money. There's always going to be somebody new who'll do one video and then they'll never do another one.
But also, I think there's less money in the business for music videos. I think now,
yeah.
I think somehow there is less money in the music studios. Have less money to spend on videos.
But it's impossible to know if they just don't want to spend the money, or if they use the internet downloads as an excuse. Who knows if it's really true? I have a feeling that the budgets might go back up again with iTunes downloads of videos. Yeah, it's very hard to make music videos or make money out of music videos at the moment. You know, the last one we did was Beck, and it was a pretty high budget for a music video, but we still made nothing.
In fact, our last couple of music videos, we've made no money whatsoever, just because we've had to do a live-action shoot, and all the money goes on a live-action shoot, and you think, well, okay, it's going to be some sort of showcase for our show reel, and the next time we'll make money, but we just never do. so we tend not to work in music videos much anymore.
We did the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the animated guide. That was a lot of fun and a big change for us, because we want to try and get into film making a bit more than commercials or music video work. So we wanted to see sort of how it worked, and obviously we were big fans of the story anyway, and it was friends of ours directing it, so that was a fun project to work on.
We took ideas that we liked to them, presented it, and they chose the ones they liked best, and got us to change the others, basically. So there was a little bit of creative freedom in there, but not a lot.
Next month, hopefully, in the near future, hopefully more commercials work to get a bit more money behind this.
Next month, hopefully we're in Florida.
Yeah, we're pitching to do a commercial for Disneyland, which is cheesy, but we might get to go to Disneyland to shoot it, so that'd be fun. And then next year, hopefully, we'll be script writing. If that actually starts to work, then that's going to take us
that's going to be the next 5 years.
3 to 5 years, yeah, working on a film, hopefully.
Motion design to us is probably a swear word.
we obviously, it's obviously evident in our work that we appreciate design and take a lot of care over it. But the main thing for us is storytelling.
We want, we are designers, we are illustrators, so we want our stuff to look nice, but the most important thing is the idea, so it doesn't, the idea of doing motion graphics or, making things move is not attractive. The idea of telling a story or putting across an idea is attractive. So the people I look at them at the moment, I find interesting are the people from Paper Rad. It's like it's actually it's like a tabloid magazine that comes out every now and again, and it's just got just a load of art students doing comics and design on it, but they also do animation and music video. But it's totally nuts and just really interesting. Some of the most interesting work I've seen in a long time. Paper Rad.